It seems like forever ago, but in reality, the NBA playoffs only started 4 weeks ago today. And so far in the postseason, if you've been playing the favorites and taking the under, you've been making a lot of money because the Chalks are 42, 27, and 1 so far against the spread, hitting 3 out of 4 so far in the conference finals. Meanwhile, the under is 42, 28, and 1, with 3 of your first 4 conference final games also staying low. Now, I had a $5 play on the Cavaliers in game number 1, gave you a free play on Cleveland game number 2. I have another small $5 play on game number 3, but it's not my best bet. I have a top-rated $15 release in baseball. That is my best bet today. Now, quickly before I get to today's free selections, the key to betting baseball, guys, is minimizing your losses. And I know that sounds so obvious, but the way you minimize your losses in baseball is that you've got to be willing to lay the 1.5 runs, to take those heavy favorites, which to me are anything above 150 and usually above 145, and go ahead and be willing to lay the 1.5 runs, because then you're taking those heavy chalks and you're making them into underdogs. And after cashing with a 130 run dog play, that one with the Detroit Tigers on Wednesday, and cashing with another small cheap chalk minus $1.20 with the Nationals over the Mets on Thursday, I had a third straight $15 play yesterday. It was a underdog release. It was the Cardinals plus $1.40. Well, Carlos Martinez was absolutely awful. St. Louis loses that game at home 11-7 to Arizona. But again, it's a lot more palatable to walk away from the table with a run line underdog loss than having laid $1.50, $1.60, or whatever. And again, a win is a win, a loss is a loss, but if you can minimize the losses, you cut your damages and you retain more of your profit. Now, for your free plays today, I've got a couple of them for you. First one is going to be, let's take the Cubs on the run line for a second straight day. Gave you a free winner on the Cubbies last night with Jake Arrieta, and all they did was win 8-1 and put an end to that Giants, 8-game winning streak. Today they're going with John Lester, the Chicago is, and Lester is 3-0 in 3 starts against the Giants in his career with a 1.11 earned run average. Now, did he lose his last start on Sunday against the Pirates? Yes, he did. But he pitched magnificently in it. He only allowed 1 run on 2 hits, and he struck out 9 batters in 6 2/3 innings, and he took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of that contest. The Cubs have won 6 of his 8 starts this season. He's made 3 road starts. He's won all 3 of those road starts. His earned run average in those 3 road starts, 0.92. Oh, and one more thing. The Cubbies have scored at least 6 runs, 6, 6, and 8. And those 3 road wins to be specific. And in terms of San Francisco, they're going with Matt Cain. He's had 2 good outings in a row. And that means his earned run average is only around 5.8 now on the season. Giants have lost 6 of his 8 starts, including his last 4 at home. And on the season, that 5.87 earned run average translates to 57 hits, including 7 homers allowed over 46 innings. I like the way the Cubs, after losing 2 of their first 3 games at Milwaukee to start this road trip, scoring just 7 runs in the process, bounced back and got their offense back on track last night. And I'm going to ride them again on the run line here in this contest. Your next complimentary play, I am going to go with, I'm going to take a shot with the Yankees. Yeah, the Yankees minus $1.30 at Oakland. I was on the wrong side of this game yesterday, giving you a free play on the A's. Noted it was one of those plays with an asterisk because Josh Reddick, their best player, the biggest offensive threat in their lineup, suffered a broken thumb in the night before the Thursday opener, which was also a loss by a 4-1 count to New York. And consequently, the A's showed you little last night, lost 8-3. The Yankees have won Tanaka's last 2 starts. Even though he hasn't pitched great, they were both at home against Kansas City and the White Sox, but it certainly helped that the Yankees, a team that has struggled offensively all season, managed to score 17 runs in those 2 outings. His first 5 starts of the season, he allowed just 29 hits and had a 2.29 earned run average over 39 in the 3rd innings. His last 2 starts, he has not pitched that well. He's given up 15 hits and 10 runs, including 4 homers in just 12 innings. But I'm looking for him to bounce back today against an impotent Oakland team here, missing their big bat in the middle of the lineup. So I'm going to go with the Yankees as your other complimentary play. That, of course, is on the daytime. And then one more free selection for you. Listen, You know as well as I do that Jose Hernandez has just been, Jose Fernandez has just been magnificent at Marlins Park for Miami during his brief career. And it looks like after struggling a little bit, being a little inconsistent here over the previous couple of weeks, he's got his game back on as he is facing the Washington Nationals for a second straight start today. Miami is a 145 to 150 favorite at home. I don't feel comfortable laying the 1.5 runs with them on the run line, but I do feel confident backing Fernandez in this one as he is 4-0 with a 2.16 earned run average in his last 4 starts. The last of those being Sunday's win at Washington when he allowed 1 run on 4 hits and fanned 11 in 7 innings, and the Marlins won that game 5-1. Now, they lost last night's series opener, but remember, last weekend at Washington, they lost the first 2 games of that series and then won Saturday and Sunday to walk away with the split. Again, they're going with Fernandez, and all this guy has done in 30 lifetime starts at home at Marlins Park, 20-1 record. 20 wins, 1 loss, and 30 career starts at home. Earned run average in them, 1.65. So why am I not thinking about using him today? Because he's coming off a career high 116 pitch outing and that win last Sunday. And the start prior when he beat Milwaukee, he threw 110 pitches. Now this is a young kid that's just 2 years removed, in fact, from Tommy John surgery, so has me a little bit concerned there. But listen, Joe Ross for the Nationals, he has struggled. He was out of the gates like gangbusters this season with a 0.79 earned run average in his first 4 starts. His last 3 starts, that ERA is approaching 5. And ironically, Hernandez beat Ross, who gave up 5 runs in 5+ innings last week at home in their last start on Sunday. So again, I'm going to go with Miami. I'm willing to lay the 145 to 150 with the Marlins in this one. I'm also going to take the Cubs on the run line, which makes them even money, maybe plus $1.10 as a dog. And I'll take the Yankees minus $1.30 as your other complimentary play. That'll do it, guys. Tomorrow we talk about Golden State and Oklahoma City, and I'll talk to you then when we do this one more time.